Hello everyone, this is going to be similar to the assignment that you guys just did, and this I promise will be a lot shorter video. A lot of little nuances in the last one to show you. Okay, again, these are screenshots right out of Delta Math. Solve the formula for W in terms of P and L. Okay, when it says that, let's go even simpler. Area is 1/2 base times the height. This is a formula for the area of a triangle in terms of B and H. In terms of just means what are the variables that are on the other side of the equation. That's all in terms of means. Okay? Solve the formula for W. So I want to get W all by itself. We're sticking with that idea of PEMDAS. And you're working up PEMDAS as you go, adding and subtracting first, then multiplying or dividing. So 2L, sure, the 2 and the L are held together by multiplication, but it's held to the 2 and the W by addition. So I'm going to subtract the 2L to the other side. And remember, do it to both sides, you guys. P minus 2L is equal to 2W. You want to solve for W. The 2 is held by multiplication now, so I divide everybody by it. And when you guys go to write this in Delta Math, you'll need a parenthesis P minus 2L paren diagonal slash 2. If you don't, it's not going to be correct. It would think you're saying P minus 2L over 2 is what it would think you're saying. And of course, those would cancel out. But it's not. It's everybody upstairs being divided. No, you cannot reduce this unless the P also had one too. Okay, this one's a little more complicated for sure, a little bit of reading. To calculate the gravitational force between two objects, this is the formula that you would use. And you read those as subscripts, M sub 1, M sub 2, F sub G is how you'd say it. Sub for subscript. Okay. Solve for M sub 1 in terms of those letters. Don't let this bug you in terms of stuff. It just means the other variables. Solve for M sub 1. Well, what I want you to see is all of that stuff is held to M sub 1 by either multiplication or division. Let me show you something more simple. X is equal to 3y over 4. I want to solve for y. The 3 is held by multiplication and the 4 is held by division. Rather than going, okay, I'm going to undo multiplying by 3 by dividing by 3 first. So I have x over 3 is equal to y over 4. And then go, well, I'm dividing by 4, so I'm going to multiply both sides by 4. Rather than doing it that way, you guys have gotten used to, you just go, oh, I'm going to multiply by the reciprocal. So I have 4x over 3 is equal to y. Same thing. It's just more complicated. You're going to multiply by the reciprocal. So moving back up here, here's the formula. F sub g is equal to g m sub 1 m sub 2 over r squared. I want to solve for m sub 1. I want to get this all by itself. These things are just held by multiplication and division. Get rid of them by multiplying by its reciprocal. R squared was on the bottom, so it's on the top. G and m sub 2 were on the top, so now they're on the bottom. R squared, m sub 2. This cancels out, this cancels out, this cancels out, and you're left with, rather than writing it as this, I would change it just a teensy bit. This is considered over 1, so you have r squared times f over m sub 2 is equal to m sub 1. Okay? Remember diagonal fraction bar? And when you see these things, just hit those to get them to show up. Oh, I forgot the f sub g in this thing. There we go. All right. Just hit those to get them to show up in the equation. Okay? That's all I need to tell you guys. Thank you for your time. Promised it would be shorter than the last one.